Hi everybody, Brian McNichols here with TouringPlans.com. Today is Wednesday, February 8th, and I am here to give you a quick few-minute roundup about the news. Now, I'm using a new microphone, as you can see if you've ever seen these before, and it's been a while since I've done them. They're going to become weekly plus. We're going to do this once a week on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, but if there is major breaking news, I'm going to also jump in and tell you all about that. That's why we're not fancy here. Yeah, I got a fancy microphone now that I will try and not turn and yell directly into. No promises, but I'm just sitting here in my office because I can get a quick turnaround, get you the news right away. Anything you need to know, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you want to like it or comment, tell me what I missed, what you want me to cover, anything like that right below this video. That would be super. Now this is kind of a bonus week because not only is it the first of what will be many weekly news roundups, it's a pretty big one because yesterday, on Tuesday, Disney finally announced the opening day for Pandora, the world of Avatar. I had to look at my notes to make sure I was saying the full name correctly, but that date is May 27th, 2017, yes. So that is only 3.5 months away or so. We have heard they are testing and adjusting one of the new attractions, which is called Flight of Passage. Think Soarin', except that you're riding on, well, it's a banshee in the movie. It's a big flying creature. You're riding on that, going, like Soarin', you're going through things. And we've heard that the test and adjust is going vomity. We've heard it's a little heavy on the motion sickness. So as someone who suffers from motion sickness, I'm hoping that they tone that down some. The other attraction, though, in Avatar Land, officially Pandora, the world of Avatar, but we're all going to call it Avatar Land. We know that. The other attraction, the Navi River Journey, and this is a boat ride. It's going to take you through the bioluminescent forest. There will be a river shaman who, my guess is that the shaman lights up the forest for you, something like that, something that's going to be kind of a wow moment. Maybe that's a hope more than a guess. In addition, there's going to be a dining option, the Satuli, S-A-T-U''Li. These Navi words are tricky, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be the Satuli Canteen serving food. There's also going to be a bar called Pangu Pangu. No real idea what either of those are going to be like. I'm sure all those details will be coming out in the next few months. And probably mid-May, we're going to start getting soft open. So then you won't have to just hear me talk about it. We'll actually have video for you to watch. Also announced by Disney was the opening date is a strong word. The opening year for Star Wars Land. Now this is the lands that are going to be at both Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World. They will be opening in 2019. I know that's a ways away. We got 2 more years, which is tough. But I'm a little optimistic because I was thinking 2020 was an optimistic year for them to open. I've been telling people, friends and that, who think I know things about Disney, have been asking me, and I've been telling them 2021, 2022 is a better bet. So for them to officially say 2019 is pretty cool. That means that they are really, really going to pump money into this to get it done as quickly as possible. Still not on the scale of, most of the Universal builds who tend to do these things in, 2 years flat. But for Disney, having something done in pretty much 3 years for a land, this is going to be a 14-acre land for Star Wars. That's big. 3 years is pretty decent. Now, what they haven't mentioned at all is also at Hollywood Studios, and that's Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land is supposed to be done first, before Star Wars Land. It's supposed to be basically the new thing that's coming in between Avatar, which is, as I said, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th of this year, and Star Wars Land in 2019. So we can only assume that means 2018. But they haven't said anything, which I find a little odd. They also haven't said anything officially about Rivers of Light. Rivers of Light is taken on almost mystical proportions at this point because it was supposed to debut April 22nd, 2016, and a month before that they pushed it back, and it just keeps getting pushed. They still it's still not ready. They still haven't said. They've done some testing for cast members. My boss, Len Testa, actually got to see it. If you want to hear about that, look for the Disney Dish podcast with Jim Hill, the unofficial guide, Disney Dish podcast with Jim Hill. There, I got it all. On iTunes or at bandcamp.com. And there is an interview where Len and Jim Hill talk about Rivers of Light, and Len goes over what he thought about it. But it's still not ready, and we can only assume that they're going to have it come out this summer, but I don't know. All right, that is it for the news this week, and that was a lot, and I know I downloaded a lot in there. Next week, I'm going to come in, and this may be a special episode. This might not be the new news, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm going to talk about what we think is going to happen with Avatar Land, what it's going to do for crowds at Disney's Animal Kingdom, what that means you should do first, what you should do last. You're going to want to see Avatar at night because of the bioluminescence that they're going to have in the plant life. It's going to be pretty rad. So, there's going to be a lot of changes, how late it's going to be open, all that stuff, but I don't want to pack this any more full. So I will see you next week. Maybe Monday, look for that special Avatar Land show, and then Wednesday we'll be back with the news. See you then. Thanks for watching. Be excellent to each other.